think I am. For those eagle-eyed amongst you, leaving Marchwood, heading into Sutton. Thought I'd update you. Thursday afternoon, heading to Darlaston tomorrow morning for 10 o'clock. Loads of time. So I've got no need to kill myself at all. So I think I'm going up as far as Newbury tonight, because I got down here for 1 o'clock. I got down here for 1:30, and I've 1 till 2 VBS.
At the roundabout, taking the second exit.
What's he doing? Yeah, I got down here for 1:30, so I was on the docks. Got the box off a little bit of a wait.
Take the second exit.
And then I had to go somewhere else to get a box on. That's when it all went horribly wrong. I don't know what the score was. I've got no idea, but it just took for ages. No reason, as far as I was aware. So yeah, I was about an hour and a half, I think. And in that hour and a half, I had to keep bloody moving, so I never managed to get a half-hour break in, which is really annoying. So I need a half-hour break. Now on my clock, I've got 3 hours 16, and it's about an hour to Newbury. So I should just get into Newbury, and then that'd be more. Otherwise, I've got to take a half-hour break, and that's going to be at like 5 o'clock-ish. Half-hour break, 5:30. Then I've got to get another hour, roughly, just under. Well, it will be because of the time and traffic. Another hour to get up to the next one. So that's going to be gone 6 o'clock, 5:30, 6:30, and I'm going to be struggle to park. So as I've no need to rush today, so I haven't got to be to this place until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. I can leave at 7 in the morning and still be early. Happy days. I might leave at 6:30 and blag my way in, see if I can get in a bit early. Job done, get back, get home. So yeah, that's roughly the plan. We'll just keep an eye on the time, depending on if I have any hold-ups or not. Tide's in.
Red light camera ahead.
No, there's not.
Red light camera.
Shut up. No, there's not.
Keep left.
Yes. Sorry, fella. Come on in. Scrappity scrap in there, look. Load of scrap metal there. They've taken on Fiat as well in there now.
Enter the roundabout, take the second exit.
They need a bigger site. It's not fit for purpose.
Take the second exit towards M27.
You take on another franchise, you're going to be even busier, and it's busy enough as it is. Quag, quag, quag. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that a lot of my time is actually spent just waiting around. Waiting for a box to come off, waiting for a box to go on, waiting to be loaded, waiting to be unloaded. Now I know some people, that drives them mental.
Enter the roundabout, take the third exit.
The only time
Take the third exit.
it concerns me
3 to the Midlands.
is, like I say, when I want to get going, I want to get parked up. Or further up the road. You know, I could have made my life even easier tomorrow by getting, I could have gone up to Swindon, or I could have gone up to Cheveley. Well, neither here nor there. I've got loads of time tomorrow, but it's not really the point. It's just wasted time, isn't it? I was looking on Facebook today, and there's a haulier runs out of just outside of Swindon, Ray White. Pete, his son, is one of the planners, is a planner, and he's driving today. You know, so it's all hands on deck. Ray still drives, Pete drives. You know, they get amongst it. They wouldn't, you know, they don't do anything that they, you know, they don't ask their boys to do anything that they wouldn't do themselves. They look a good company to work for as well. And it was 11 hours in a distribution centre for Tesco's, I think it was. 11 hours. Now it would have taken maybe an hour or so to get there, depending on where he came from. It might have been even longer, but you know, you could have been run out of time there. It's ridiculous. 11 hours to tip. So you just cut on inside my son. Yeah, that's just absolutely ridiculous. You know, we on containers you charge them what they call demurrage, and it's a set amount after you go past a given period of time. So I think for a 40-foot container they get 3 hours to unload, and on a 20-foot they get 2 hours, and it's the same to load and load and reload, exactly the same, I think. What's this game? You know what I was? I know exactly what it was. It's because I didn't move over to let him out of the services. It's not my position. No, he's just a complete and utter tosser. Thinks the world owes him a
left towards M3 to the Midlands.
Think the world, you know, he thinks the world owes him a rite of passage. A cock. Thinks he's Billy Big Bollocks. I'll put him in a fucking vice. Always one in there. Always one. traffic up here, so we should get a good clean run. Well, it's been a glorious day, but the temperature has definitely dropped. What is it now? 12 degrees, yeah. Temperature's definitely dropped. We're still in double figures. Just bearing in mind we're 2/3 of the way through October. That's not too shabby. You know, I'm expecting to see some frost soon. Thank you, mate. Let me out. Meant to be a nice run up the A34. I might leave you on a bit because it's a lovely old road, and the colours in the trees with the sun shining. Mile an hour limit though, that ain't gonna make me happy.
Keep right towards M3 to the Midlands.
Because of this junction. Now I've been good all week. I've eaten reasonably healthy, although I did have some Jaffa cakes today. But I've been pretty good this week, so I might ruin it all by having a Burger King tonight. What do you reckon? What's good here? Don't do this. Don't. We're moving. Oh look, fucking hell. We're not moving fast. Workforce in road. What are they doing in the road? Well, this could put the kibosh on things. I still might have to find a lay-by and pull over for half an hour. This is what happens when you're governed by time, and you just, you can't do anything about it. Right, we've got, how much time we got? Got less than an hour. fine. Well, it doesn't really matter. I've still got a couple of 13s in the bag because I had a split break on Monday, so that 8 gave me another one. Maybe it doesn't stop at the till, it's just updated itself. It says it carries on. But we're moving, as long as the wheels are turning. Well, this is totally uncalled for and slightly inconvenient. You know, when companies hold you up, like being held up on the docks, they don't realise of the implications, I'm sure they don't, of the implications of what happens afterwards, because they just don't care. You know? They don't care how that affects the driver and his ability to get further or travel further or do more or get more work achieved. You know, companies just don't realise the knock-on effect. I should work out how many hours I'd spend a day waiting. It's fairly easy to do. So I'll have a little look later. That's it, you power on through, son. You're running that fucking road now, haven't you? Yeah. Not so clever now, are you? Cock. Laguna. Now we're stationary. I might get in a mess with a Big Mac with a big burger tonight. I ain't had a dirty burger all week. And there have been occasions, and you know this because you've seen it. Well, I've driven right by the burger bars, haven't I? I've just gone straight by them. I haven't gone, you know what, I'm going to treat myself. No, I've, like the martyr that I am, I carried on. Now, I'll put money on that there is no visible hold up here. It's not 3 lanes getting into one. It's not because there's a worker waddling about in the middle of the road. Workforce in the road at 20 your passport. Somehow, I find that slightly hard to believe. Oh look, moving on. Coming in. He opened a can of jollop. Belching now. 60. Okay, so we've gone from a 50 to a 60, but there is a queue ahead. Oh, here we go again. Slowing it down. Afterburner's on. Busy both ways. Gear. Oh, stationary. Well, what can you say? I could say a lot. Look at that queue of traffic. Just what I don't need. I've got less than 45 minutes. Right, so that means I've got to look for a lay-by now, get half-hour braking. And you just know that there's going to be loads of other truck drivers that are all going to be doing exactly the same because they've all run out of time as well. And we all know that lay-bys are few and far. Well, no, there's quite a few lay-bys. It's just that they're just going to be full of trucks. Ridiculous. I was reading the post today, and it was saying about on Facebook, one of the groups, one of the truck groups. And then still people going, well, if you don't like it, get another job. But that's got nothing to do with it. I quite enjoy what I do. I enjoy what I do. I've told you plenty of times I enjoy what I do. But I would like the option of being able to park up when I need to. And not have to worry about trying to find somewhere to park. And not in a lay-by either. Now we're going into I get to Cheveley tonight. There used to be a restaurant in there, like a sit-down restaurant. That's closed. So it closed. It hasn't reopened since the pandemic. So the only places, the only place you can get a hot meal in there is Burger King. That's all there is. There's a Greg's outside, but this time of night that'll probably be closed by the time I get there. There's a Costa, but you don't get a meal in Costa, do you? Do you know what I mean? So if you've just done a 15-hour day and a 9-10 hour drive and you're absolutely shattered and you really can't be asked to cook, the only option really is Burger King, isn't it? You know? That's not really that's really not good enough. Not in this day and age. And again, there's going to be people going, well, bring your own food then, you cook it. Yeah, I can't be asked at this time of night. You know? I could. I've got food on board. I've got enough food to keep me going for weeks. A couple of weeks, I reckon. But sometimes, this lad down here has got a strap hanging off his skip. His roll on, roll off skip. I think, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, it's facility should be better. Now the service stations were originally built with a lot more emphasis on commercial travellers, truck drivers, and people that use the motorways to get from long distances from A to B. More and more now, they're aimed at Joe Blogs. You know, there's clothes shops in some of them. That's like Marks and Spencer's and Waitrose. And fast food outlets to, you know, Burger King, McDonald's, KFC, Harry Ramsden's. Here we go, we're off! Hooray! Shame I'm going to run out of fucking time. That's the problem you got, is, you know, that's the services are not geared up for the truck drivers anymore. There's not enough parking. You know, those parking, the parking spaces, some of these services haven't changed since the 70s, you know. We've more than doubled the amount of vehicles on the road, tripled, quadrupled, I would imagine. So what was the hold up? Look how free it's flowing now. What sort of fuckwittery goes on at this roundabout. We've been spared the last few times we've come through it. I just see one workman in the road. Did I miss something? They lie, because it says end up there, so it's between there all the way down there. They lied to us. Scaremongering, that's what it is, the same as the press. I'm on a rant. Let's see what happens. They're not going to make it through the lights. Highly unlikely. They're going to get to me and stop, aren't they? I just know it. I know it. I know it.
Enter the roundabout.
No, we're committed. We're on our way. No fuckwittery.
Take the second exit towards A34.
No dictionary. We're good to go. Still don't think I'm going to do it. Telling me it's 30 minutes. I reckon 35 minutes. And I've got... I reckon 35 minutes. And I've got 39. Wow. Ain't gonna happen, is it? Too close. Okay, so that causes me a problem, because then I'm going to be stuck trying to find somewhere to park in there. Oh, I don't know.
Keep left.
Yeah, I'm half tempted to long as the A419 isn't shut at night, because then that causes me another problem, doesn't it? But by the time I'm going in the morning, it should be alright. Yeah. Oh, there's a train. I've never seen a train go across there before. I didn't even know that was a train bridge. First time I've seen a train go across there. There you go. Oh no, that lay-by's quite empty, look. Oh, that bodes well for further on then. I think if I have to stop, which I think I'm going to have to, I'm going to get a little bit further up. I'll probably crack on the memory. I think. Because you can generally always get into memory. Managed to get a good night's sleep in memory. Not always can I say the same about Newbury, because you're parked in quite close in Newbury, and if you end up having a fridge next to you, or like I've done in the past, have two fridges next to you either side of you, you've got no chance of getting any kit. Colours of these trees. Just a little bit further. Close to making it as well. And there'll be some drivers that just go, no, it'll only be a few minutes over, don't worry about it, crack on. Not really the point. You could apply that rule to all sorts of things, couldn't you? Drink driving. That's alright, just have a couple, will be alright. No, it's not. Speeding. You know, you're only a few miles an hour over the limit. That's what you got done. Yeah, there's only a few. Yeah, well, yeah. You know, you get somebody from DVSA that goes, that doesn't like the look of you. Perhaps he's got a beard phobia or something. He's going to go, yeah, alright sunshine, that'll be a little fine for you. 60 quid. It's just not how you do things. traffic and there was an accident and you know, then that's fine. And that has happened to me, and that's absolutely fine. But if you're just cracking on just for the sake of cracking on, and you've got no valid reason for cracking on other than you just didn't want to stop, then well, that's not really acceptable, is it? Sutton Scotney. I think I might pull into Sutton Scotney and get something to eat actually. They've got a McDonald's here. I don't want to stop here for the night. Or do we? Oh, I don't know. Let's pull in here. What the parking situation is like. I've been in ages. Last time I was in here, I parked the other way going southbound and they'd shut the A34, come out and they'd shut it. Right, now where do we go?
Recalculating.
Looking a little busy. Full of containers, look. I'm just going to stick it here for a while. Coaches only. Civil proceedings may be taken. Oh, this is all looking horribly tight through there. Oh. Let's go there.